The moment I slipped on the VR headset, I was transported to a world so vivid, so engrossing, that reality seemed to blur around the edges. The game was a masterpiece of horror, each step through the airy digital landscape sending shivers down my spine. The developers had promised an experience like no other, and they delivered. But it was the eyes that haunted me the most, piercing, unblinking eyes that seemed to watch my every move. I laughed it off as a clever game mechanic, unaware of the terror that awaited me when I returned to the real world. When I finally removed the headset, a strange sensation lingered, like the feeling of being watched even in the solitude of my living room. At first, I dismissed it as the after effects of an intense gaming session, but the shadows in the corners of the room seemed darker, more substantial. The air felt charged, as if vibrating with an unseen presence. I shrugged it off, attributing it to an overactive imagination, but the feeling only grew stronger. My cat, usually aloof, refused to enter the room, its fur bristling as it hissed at unseen phantoms. As days turned into a week, the sensation became impossible to ignore. The lights flickered inexplicably, objects shifted positions when I wasn't looking. I started hearing whispers, indistinct and echoing, just beyond the edge of comprehension. Desperate for answers, I scoured online forums, hoping to find others who had experienced the same. One thread caught my eye, a tale eerily similar to mine, detailing how something from the game had seeped into reality. It was then I realized I wasn't alone, the eyes had followed me back. In a frantic attempt to rid myself of the entity, I re-entered the game, hoping to confront it in its domain. But as soon as I logged in, the world was different, distorted, as if it had been waiting for me. The eyes were everywhere now, closer, more menacing. I felt a cold breath on my neck, a whisper in my ear, "You brought me here." I ripped off the headset, but the presence remained, a permanent shadow in my life. The game had promised an unparalleled experience, and it had kept its promise, just not in the way I had expected. Now, I'm never truly alone, and the eyes are always watching.